You come to my house, kick down my door. If I have an opportunity, I will shoot you dead.
A congressional candidate talking about shooting police if they execute a no-knock warrant at his home.
Well, from the I-Team tonight, it's the campaign trail video that has some police officers outraged.
Yeah, senior I-Team reporter Dale Russell found the video and tracked down that candidate for an explanation. Dale?
We did, Russ, because we wanted to know what was he going to say. State Senator Mike Crane, he wants to be a U.S. congressman and says he's a staunch conservative and friend of law enforcement. But now he's having to explain why he said he would kill any cops who bust down his door with a no-knock warrant.
And finally, State Senator Mike Crane.
It was a low-key, routine candidate meet-and-greet breakfast until congressional hopeful Mike Crane told the audience what he would do if police officers entered his home with a no-knock warrant.
You come to my house, kick down my door. If I have an opportunity, I will shoot you dead. And every one of you should do the same.
It's time we send more of us to Washington.
Mike Crane is a state senator who announced his candidacy earlier this year for the 3rd District congressional seat, vacated by Len Westmoreland. His campaign webpage describes him as a pro-life, small government, low-tax conservative who supports police.
But when we saw what he said during that meeting, we wanted to know, was he just shooting from the hip? Did he really mean he'd kill police officers who entered his home with a no-knock warrant?
If somebody kicks down my door unannounced, they will meet with resistance, I guarantee you.
But if it's law enforcement, they would be there.
How am I supposed to know at 3 o'clock in the morning? Somebody shows up in black outfits, they can say they're law enforcement, maybe they're not. They've got a gun pointed at me. What are you going to do, Dale?
Well, when I first saw the video, it kind of caught me off guard.
Randy Robertson, vice president of the Georgia Fraternal Order of Police, saw the video, and after checking it out to make sure it was in context, he posted it along with his commentary on his Georgia FOP Facebook page.
The first thought that went through my mind once I realized exactly what he was saying and that it wasn't edited was anger, but then the second thing was fear.
Mark entry, mark entry, mark entry.
Robertson says officers scream police, police when they bust down a door, armed with a search warrant. He says he posted the video to alert his 5,000 FOP members to be aware that as a congressman, Mike Crane could write laws that impact their jobs.
Then he has put the men and women who wear the badge and who go out and do the job in danger.
My home is my castle. I should be safe in it. And if the police want to come visit me, do it during daylight hours and knock. And that's all I'm asking.
Senator Crane says everyone misunderstood what he said. What he is against is no-knock warrants that Georgia judges issue all across the state. According to the Georgia Association of Police Chiefs, police must identify themselves when serving a warrant, but sometimes no-knock warrants can legally be issued if evidence could be destroyed or officers' lives are in danger. But Crane believes it's illegal to issue such a warrant.
If the government can come in at any point in time and just kick down people's doors at random, is that the America you want?
Crane says his opinion is shaped by recent high-profile cases in which a child in Habersham County was badly hurt when a flashbang was used during a police raid. And Katherine Johnson, an innocent 92-year-old woman in Atlanta, was shot and killed during a late-night raid by police.
Mike may love us, but he doesn't understand us. He doesn't understand Georgia law.
But Crane sticks to his guns. He wants no no-knock warrants, no middle-of-the-night raids, and if police come in unannounced...
Don't mischaracterize and don't misquote. If I said somebody kicked down my door, they're going to meet with deadly force if I'm able to muster it.
You said you'd shoot and kill them, and you
if I could.
Now, after our interview, Mike Crane wrote me to reiterate that he thinks no-knock warrants should either end or be curtailed in Georgia. He believes they conflict with written Georgia law. The problem is every legal or police expert I spoke with said essentially he's wrong. No-knock warrants are legal in Georgia.
And
Russ, Sine?
to be clear, the reason that no-knock warrants are legal is for police protection in a lot of cases,
Absolutely.
right?
That's one of the main provisions, that you can get a no-knock warrant from a judge if you believe your life may be in danger when you come in. Also, if you believe evidence is going to be destroyed.
Right.
And this has clearly been established with court cases from United States Supreme Court down to Georgia appellate court decisions that have laid out how you were able to get one and the fact that you are able to get one legally.
Okay. I mean, it does make what he said sound all the more inflammatory, the idea of shooting at a police officer who has sworn to get that no-knock warrant.
That's right. You have to swear under oath as an officer. A judge has to look at the evidence before anything can take place. People aren't just knocking down doors in law enforcement, going into people's homes. They're going in there for a reason. They're investigating a crime, and that's why they conduct these search warrants.
All right. Dale, thank you so much for that report.
Thanks.